fighters. It is 7:27 a.m. Alaska time, May 10th, 2024. Some very unusual cloud formation in the Gulf of Mexico this morning. I'm really not sure how it's created, but it's not natural whatsoever. I don't know what did this. Almost looks like a ship or something, but let's go back 6 hours, see if we can figure it out here. It's not there before daybreak. Seems like it's coming out of Chandelier here. It's coming from somewhere. You can see it's pumping out right here. I don't know if there's a fire in Louisiana. Something very unusual. Kind of like it's coming out of the lake. I fish out here. That's Chandelier Island. I fished out there many, many times. Never seen nothing quite like this form here, though. I would love to say that it's all natural and there's no man-made hands in our weather, but that's totally not accurate, is it? As we've showed in all our videos. Some pretty heavy frequencies off Apalachicola. Very distinct lines. Lots of frequency waves. I haven't looked much at it. I just got my first coffee. Good morning, freedom fighters. We're all on different timelines though, aren't we? It is 11:30 in Florida. My dad in the Philippines, it's 11:30 p.m. He is asleep. Pretty unusual streamers there. And what that's about, let's put it in motion in the last 2 hours. Lots of frequency waves. How this is all streamed out looks weird to me. Wouldn't be because it's not being manipulated or anything. Like the frequency waves over Jacksonville, Alabama. Very distinct frequency waves over Tennessee. Alright, stand by. Let me see what else I can find y'all. Very heavy chemtrail in Iowa. All this white aluminum's not natural whatsoever. So if we break it back a little bit, I hadn't even seen the lines. I can just tell it's not natural, but you can see them. Individual lines in that. One going to call Rock Rapids. South Dakota is being chemtrailed heavy. Hard to see in all the mist, but they're there. Let's load it the last 2 hours here. Double lines right there's 2 aircraft, another one crisscrossing. Okay, they are spraying material in so they can use their machine to push this wherever they like, and they can light it up with lasers and create lightning storms like you've never seen, or y'all have been seeing recently, haven't y'all? Electrical storms like never seen before, though. Heavy frequency waves, non-stop. 1980s, I've never even seen this stuff. Never even thought about it. Quilt patterns in the sky and all. Don't you love being lied to by your meteorologists every night, every morning? They must lose sleep over this, actually. This gag order contracts, you want to know how to keep it secret. The Manhattan Project that created the atomic bomb had 129,000 people working on that project, and none of them opened their mouths. Heavy frequency waves. This morning in Oregon. Nice little crisscross from a chemtrail in the ocean. Just keeps spreading out. Heavy spraying the past few days out here, and they're still spraying. There's 4 aircraft at one time spraying the Pacific Ocean. Let's see. Offshore of Oregon. I think we're going to get a little bit of break today. Massive frequency waves, microwave energy from British Columbia. I love how the clouds moves through the machine, but the machine never changes. All your satellites, H.A.R.P devices, cell phone towers, and X-rads are working as one. It's one giant machine. It never fluctuates. They can do whatever they want with this material. 1996, I have paperwork from the U.S. Air Force stating they will have full control over the world's weather by 2025, and they are being run by the UN. United Nations controls our government and our people. And y'all don't have a clue about that. Still see the very unusual cloud over Florida, Gulf of Mexico. They've been spraying very heavy in the Atlantic Ocean for the European nations, France, Portugal. It's like massive frequency waves here also. I'm going to stop it for a second so Snell Vision can load. But definitely frequency waves over Ireland and United Kingdom. Come on, Snell machine. There they are. Turn it on, didn't they? Ripples like sand. Thank you, Warriors. Your donations brings huge smiles to my face because I know I'll be able to pay my bills this week. I'll be able to pay my insurance. We made a little money fishing, but I'm trying to help save my girlfriend's house for her daughter. I'm sending out almost $1,000 to her. I just want you to realize I'm not here for the money. I just want to save the planet, but it takes money to live. For the ones that don't know, I commercial fish in Florida, and red tide, so-called red tide, has all but destroyed my fishery here. It's down 90% this past the winter. Piney Point fertilizer plant, they poisoned our entire Tampa Bay with this reservoir of stuff. And it pumps off into the river and this kills everything. But they're spraying toxins that's killing all the trees and everything. Let me show you some of the dead trees and stuff. I want you to realize we are losing all life on this planet, people. Stand by. Okay, I've heard every excuse, and yes, it's absolutely part of beetles. Drought. But all this is brought on by man-made climate change. 100 million trees are now dead in California. 229 million dead trees in California. The numbers just keep going up. 12 million dead trees in Mississippi. So-called drought, but aluminum, barium, and strontium makes these trees where they can no longer take in water. It's not just beetles. These trees are dying from man-made poisons. It is happening worldwide. We can claim it's beetles, and you can believe bird flu is killing all the birds, but it has nothing to do with it. They are poisoning our planet. Brazilian rate of tree die-off in the Amazon. Why are the trees dying worldwide? I know exactly why they're dying. My oak trees are dying in my front yard. They has nothing to do with beetles. They're dying. Only the true warriors are here at 10 minutes into the video, but I appreciate each and every one of you. Just trying to get the word out. This looks more like beetles. Small patches of death. When I read research on these beetles, they cannot fly any more than 300 feet. So they're not poisoning these islands out here. It's impossible. Y'all need to do research instead of just arguing with me. We are losing all life on this planet. There's no reason to plant the trees if we can't keep them alive. They are not making any sense. Thousands of dead birds. All the birds are dying. I don't know if y'all realize that. Florida's a bird sanctuary and there's barely a sound of birds. Very few here in Alaska. Migration, yes, but the migration, they went to Florida and they're not there. I just want you to realize we are losing all life on this planet. Millions of pounds of fish float to shore. We are losing all life. That's California, Florida. I mean, that's in Australia. That's in Chesapeake, but I don't know what they're talking about. But they had fish kills there as well. See where this one's is. Texas. I believe that's in Australia. That's in Japan. We're losing all life on this planet. Not to mention the humans. Our Since they've started spraying in the 60s, our health has went down. So in the most medical industry, largest medical industries ever created by man. Oh boy, I see trailing out here in the Caribbean. The most extensive medical industry ever created by man, and we're the most unhealthy humans in history. I don't see a problem with that. Your food is killing you. Your medical industry is not saving you. God, I wish y'all could know what I know. Y'all would be up in arms. You would want to save your children, right? Your grandchildren. I know I'm not talking to very many young people, but the future is bleak with all this control, and it's just beginning. Wait till they get their digital currency out. You think there's going to be control when you can't use your debit card today because you said the wrong thing? Do you think they let me have my credits? I doubt it. You're going to see control like we've never seen before. These frequency waves are just never ending, aren't they? The machines everywhere. If it was gravity waves, it'd be all out here too, and not just directional beams. Look at that. One beam of energy pushing this material wherever they want it to go. Alright, guys, let me see. Let me see, said the blind man. God, I wish I could show y'all the truth. Look at that chemtrail right there. Heavy, heavy chemtrail. Oh, 6 o'clock this morning. Days are getting longer. We got more and more daylight. When I fish out here in Bristol Bay, the sun sets at 10 minutes to midnight. And the farther north you go, the more light they have. It don't set at all where my buddy works. It's 24 hours of daylight for a little while. But some of y'all probably wouldn't even know that. Do y'all realize when we're in the summer, my friends in Australia is going through winter? Do y'all know that? Oh, look at that. Look at that. I hadn't noticed that. Massive chemtrail operation in Canada. Montana. Somebody's like, oh, it never happens in Montana. But make me a second video here. North Carolina, North Dakota, Montana, and Canada. So Saskatchewan, however you want to say that. Heavy chemtrail operation at this moment. We're going to end the video right here, fellow ladies and gentlemen, warriors. Good morning, good evening, and good night. We are all on different timelines. Commercial fisherman standing by. I'm going to make a new video, part 2 for today. I got a few more minutes before I start working. Commercial fisherman out.